Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and I just was still playing around this and making kind of like a reflection beneath it, like it was on a piece of black granite or something. Pretty cool, pretty easy, and if you didn't watch part one, you might want to watch part one. And I just realized when I didn't have my red symmetrical, and you can really stands out in the reflection. So what I had to do this is Control D and make a duplicate, and holding down the control button, if you'll get this 2-point line, it'll mirror it. So because you want the green on the bottom. Now, I could not get the transparency tool to work because it just does that. So I was just playing around with it. I had to convert it to a bitmap. Just any color, it doesn't really matter. And then the transparency tool works. And you can make it I'm gonna make it just not quite as light as I made it a while ago. And then the only other way I could figure out how to do things is Control G to group it together. Make a box that's kind of showing all of them. And then what I do is I'd put my nudge factor. That box it's huge. It's like, let's make it 20 inches, and I make a duplicate of this box and move it over because I'm going to need it in a minute. And then I'm going to take my object, which is all grouped together. I do not like using power clip, but it works in this case, and place it inside the frame. So it got rid of that other part. And then you're good to go. And then I'm going to take this one and make it black. I'm going to go to Object in Order and put it to the back of the page, because when I nudge it over, so you'll be able to see. I like my first one a little bit better. Maybe it is a little bit less transparent. And maybe let's back up here and make it a little bit more transparent. Let's see if we can't move this out of the way. Go ahead and ungroup it. And then hopefully, make it a little bit more transparent. And you could probably actually use, maybe use the interactive fill tool, but I don't know. We'll play with it and see. Nope. So that's probably pretty good enough, but then you need to group it all together, Control G, and then I'd go ahead and bring in your second layer, but don't forget to make a duplicate. And don't forget I made my nudge factor point, or I backed up to where it was real little, so make this duplicate moved over. Didn't make it a duplicate. And then just grab your item and go up to Object, Power Clip, place inside frame, and you're in that frame, and then you're ready to go, and then just make this one black or whatever really color you want. I'd go ahead and go to Object, Order, back a page. That way it's there when you're ready. That looks pretty cool. Maybe in the next one if I was going to do it for real, even though the reflection like it was setting on there, I'd maybe separate those two colors a little bit. I don't know whoever's going to do that or help, but it's just an idea. Hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for